welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a video playing with makeup that I have never tried before. So I was sitting at breakfast today and I was like, I have all these products that I got in old BoxyCharm boxes that I've just never tried. I did cancel my BoxyCharm subscription just because it was getting a little bit much and I could save, $25 a month, but I still have two boxes, I think, from either January and February or February and March that I just did not try. So they've been sitting on my table and I'm really, really excited to use them. Like, that's literally all I can say. I'm so excited to use them and they've just been sitting on my table. So I was like, I'm gonna do a video playing with makeup, a full face of makeup that I've never tried before. So I have all of these products here on my table. From the BoxyCharm boxes, I didn't have every single step in my makeup routine, but I went ahead and went to Ulta this morning. I kind of made a list of things that I was missing and just picked stuff up that I've never tried before. And I got some really exciting, cute stuff. I'm so excited. So I'm just gonna go ahead and try all this makeup. So I'm pretty much ready to go. Don't have much of an intro today. So I have clean skin right now. I didn't pick up a moisturizer because I just like my own moisturizer. So I use the Clean and Clear Dual Action Moisturizer. So for me personally, I like to start with my eye makeup first. I've always been this way. I've tried to do my face makeup first and then my eyes. I don't know how people do it. I just don't like it. Like, I really don't like it at all. But I did realize that I did not get a eye primer. I thought I had one that I've never tried. I guess not. But I'm just gonna use this one that I have used before. This is the Elizabeth Mott Thank Me Later eyeshadow primer. So it's like one thing in this video that I have tried. I really thought I had one, so sorry. But I'm just gonna go ahead and place a little bit of this on my eyes. And then I'm actually gonna put some brow gel. I picked up a new brow gel. I didn't really need a new brow gel. Like, I just use a little bit of it. So I was like kind of debating if I even needed to get a new one, but for the sake of the video, I was like, let me just grab a new one. So for brow gel, I got the Colourpop Brow Boss Gel. I would look up the price, but if you didn't know, I use my phone for filming, so I obviously can't do that. But this is in the shade dark brown. I will link everything down below for you guys, all the products that I use. I didn't really need a brow gel. I do have like 2 brow gels at home, but for the sake of the video, I was like, why not just get another brow gel? The wand is really, really small, which is nice, and there's definitely a lot of product. Again, I don't really use too much brow gel, especially when I have my eyebrows waxed. So I got them waxed maybe a couple days ago. So I don't really need too much product, but this does feel good and it feels like there is a lot of product going onto my brow, so it feels like it's gonna stay in place. Color looks like it matches pretty well, so not much to say about this, but it's nice to have, an extra brow gel, because for me, I always have to have brow gel on, like, unless I'm at home not doing anything, but I literally cannot leave the house without brow gel on. These thick brows need to be tamed, so that's always something on my list. So I'm gonna go ahead and set the primer that is on my eyes. I did pick up this Morphe setting spray. This is the Bake and Set setting powder and translucent. I wasn't sure if I wanted the banana powder or the translucent, but I picked up the translucent. I've never tried this before. Again, never tried anything in this video, but I was really curious to see if this was good. So I'm just gonna take a little bit and put it over my eyes to kind of set them just a little bit. I don't wanna put too much. Just gonna take a little bit of that and set that primer. So for my eyeshadow today, I wanted to try the Violet Voss All of You Forever eyeshadow palette. Got this in one of my BoxyCharm boxes, so I really wanted to try it. It looks so beautiful. Let me see if I can get it right there. That looks so gorgeous. I am debating on what colors to do. I think I'm definitely gonna go in with one of the olive tones that's in the corners right here. I really, really like this one. It's so, so pretty. I am really, really excited to try this palette. Violet Voss is kind of a more pricey brand. So when it comes to BoxyCharm, I mean, BoxyCharm is a great deal, especially because I wouldn't purchase this probably on my own, just because it's probably really expensive. So this palette just looks so freaking pretty. So we're gonna go ahead and use this. I also got some new brushes from BoxyCharm. This was definitely in the February box because it's all Valentine's Day themed. This is from Glamierre, Glamierre. I think it's Glamierre, kind of like Lumiere from Beauty and the Beast. So it has these really cute like handles right here. I thought these were so pretty and they look really, really soft. So I'm definitely going to use one of these today. I also have this palette from Wander Beauty that was also in my BoxyCharm. It's like an eye and face palette. So I'm going to be using this as my blush and as a highlight, but it does have some nice neutral tones in here that I think I'm going to use to start off this makeup look. For my crease color, I think I'm going to take the shade Chateau, which is this one right here. The other colors in the Violet Voss palette are just a little bit too dark, like the ones I want to use for my crease. So I'm just going to start off with this lighter shade first and kind of just build that up into the crease. These brushes are so soft. I don't think I've ever heard of this brand before. Glamierre, I've never heard of them. Definitely gonna look them up after this video. These brushes are so soft. These shadows are actually really, really nice. They blend super easily. So far so good for all of these new products. All right, so my crease color is on. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the Violet Voss palette. For the shimmer shadow, I think I'm gonna go ahead and take Olive Glow, which is this corner shade right here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and use my finger first just to get the most like pigment and intensity. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that and then take a flat brush. So I'm gonna take my finger. That's what it looks like. This shade is so pretty. I'm just trying to be really careful with where I place this. So I think I'm just gonna put it kind of in the middle of my eye and then take a brush and work my way out. So I'm gonna take a small flat brush, one of those Glamierre brushes. I'm just gonna perfect the eye. It's a really small brush that's gonna help me get like a precise placement. I'm gonna go ahead and take some more of Chateau and kind of clean up the line a little bit. For the outer corner, I think I'm gonna go ahead and take the shade Endless Desire, which is this one right here. I'm debating between taking one of these, but I think I'm gonna go with Endless Desire, which is that one right there. I'm just gonna take a little bit. I don't know how pigmented it's gonna be. So I'm just gonna take a super tiny bit and kind of build it into this outer corner. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take the shade Charmed, which is this one right here. I kind of want it a little bit more brown, so I'm just gonna take a little bit of that and place it right on top. I'm gonna go ahead and set my brow bone with the shade Major Spotlight, which is this one right here. I'm just gonna take a little bit of that. So this eye look came out a little bit darker than I expected, but I don't really mind it too much. I'll probably just leave it, and then once everything comes together, like my face makeup and lashes and everything like that, it'll probably be a lot better. Just was not the exact vibe I was going for, but I really like the eyeshadows and pigmentation and how they blend out and everything like that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and move on. I'm gonna take this new LA Girl Perfect Precision Eyeliner in Very Black. I'm gonna go ahead and tightline and line my waterline. So to prep my lashes, I'm gonna take this Colourpop BFF Volumizing Mascara. It's called Black on Black. So I'm just gonna take this. Never seen anything about this mascara, but I saw it at Ulta, so I was like, why not just pick it up? I think it was like $8 or something. I'm just gonna apply a light coat. The wand on this is really nice and thick. It's definitely not clumping my lashes like at all, so that's good. Really grips the lashes. I also got this new liner to try. This is from Colourpop. It's the liquid liner in numero uno, which is just black. It's really thin. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's really thin. I am not good at liner at all. It's really hard for me, so I definitely wanted to try it because I could tell how thin it was just by the packaging. So I'm gonna go ahead and maybe attempt to do a little something, attempt a little line. But it looks really, really thin, so hopefully it's easy for me. This was actually really easy to use. It's super, super thin. So I kind of go like, I'm just really intimidated by liquid liner. So this was actually pretty easy to use. I'm not gonna attempt a wing because I feel like I would just fail horribly, but I'm definitely gonna practice more with this. The line is so thin, but that's exactly what I wanted because sometimes I go a little bit too overboard, or the pen itself is like really thick, so it gives me a really thick line. This was really, really easy to use. I'm definitely gonna keep practicing with this and hopefully I can achieve a little wing someday. Hopefully. For lashes, I'm gonna take the Glamnetic lashes in the style Bella. I have used Glamnetic lashes before. I did a little review on their lashes, but I've never tried Bella, so I'm excited to see. They are really, really pretty, really long, but like kind of wispy, so they look so pretty. I haven't used Glamnetic lashes in so long. I know you have to use this liquid eyeliner first. I'm just gonna shake it up and then place a small amount on my eyelid. They are so long, but they are so freaking pretty. They kind of remind me of when I had lash extensions, which I miss so much. So that was super easy to put on. I feel like for me, it's easier to put on regular liner and then do the magnetic liner. That way I don't put too much and then it kind of just falls into place. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do the same thing to the other eye. All right, so the lashes are on. Here's what they look like. I feel like lashes just bring a whole new perspective to the makeup. I know that sounds really like cheesy and weird, but I feel like sometimes when I'm not loving my eyeshadow and then I put some lashes on or I have my lash extensions on, I feel like it just brings it to a whole new level and I feel way more put together. So here is what they look like. Again, this is the Bella lashes and I really, really like them. So now that the eyes are done, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the face. So I am going to be using this Evio Beauty, it's EVIO, I hope I'm saying that right. It's Evio Beauty Pore-fect Primer, Pore-fect Base. This is in a matte finish. I'm not usually crazy about things that have a matte finish. I like things that are more natural finish, dewy finish, or satin finish. Definitely dewy is more my speed, but I'm definitely excited to try this. On the back, it says it's natural, vegan, conscious, cruelty-free, gluten-free, paraben-free, and toxic-free. So I'm definitely excited to use this. I don't really like to apply things with my fingers. Just kind of grosses me out a little bit. I don't know why. Moisturizer is fine, but when it comes to primer and foundations, I just won't do it. So I'm just going to take a little bit on my sponge and kind of work that all into my skin. I really like the consistency. It really feels like a nice moisturizer. It doesn't feel like a silicone, greasy primer. It doesn't give me too much of a matte finish, which I like. I can see it like maybe a little bit, but not too much. I feel like the lighting and the windows kind of make me a little bit more shiny anyways, but I don't see too much of a matte finish, but I really do like the consistency of this. It's thick. It feels like a moisturizer. It's not too thick where it's like extremely heavy on the skin, but it's definitely like feels like a moisturizer, which feels really, really nice. So I'm definitely going to use that more. When I was at Ulta, I Googled the best BB creams of 2021. And this one was on the list. This is the Maybelline Dream BB Fresh Skin Hydrating Beauty Balm 8-in-1 Skin Perfector Titanium Dioxide Sunscreen. It has SPF 30 in this. I got shade 110 Light Medium. I was not sure of my shade. I think if I got just light, it would have been too light for me, so I went ahead and got the light medium. It says 8 benefits in 1 for a good skin day. So it says blurs imperfections, enhances, brightens, adjusts to skin tone, smooths, hydrates, helps protect with SPF 30, 0% oils and other heavy ingredients, and it says to shake well. So I'm definitely excited to try this. Really hoping that it's my shade. I'm gonna go ahead and take my sponge and start lightly working it on my skin. Definitely got a good match. I think if I got light, it would have been way too light for me. So far, so good. Feels really nice on the skin. So it definitely doesn't cover like a foundation, of course, because it's a BB cream. So I can't like be mad at the fact that there's not a lot of coverage just because it's a BB cream, not a full coverage foundation. So I do have rosacea here in this area and then in this area right here. I don't think you guys can tell in the camera, but I do have bumps right here because when I was younger, I had like a lot of bumps from the rosacea all around here. And then I have some redness naturally in this area here. So I can definitely still see there's like an area right here with a little bit of redness and bumps. There's some redness going on around here, but like I said, it's not a full coverage foundation, so I can't expect to have everything covered immediately. So I'm just gonna take a tiny bit more and see if that helps. But this does seem really buildable and it just feels really, really nice on the skin. So I'm definitely gonna use this more often. So for concealer, I went with a Morphe concealer. I don't have a lot of Morphe products, so that's why I wanted to get a couple of them. This is in the shade C1.55. I think it was a light to medium with neutral undertones, I think. I think this is gonna be a good match for me. I'm not sure of the name, but again, everything will be linked down below as always. So it has like a doe foot applicator. I'm just gonna put a little bit at a time because I don't really know how good it's gonna be right off the bat. I'm just gonna put a little bit here, right here. Do a little bit of highlighting on the forehead. I don't like to put too much concealer at once, so I kind of just build it. Going like that. I think it's gonna be a good shade for me. It blends out really, really well. Definitely super, super blendable. Looks really good on the skin. I'm debating if I could have gone a shade lighter. I don't think so, hopefully not, but I feel like this is gonna be good. But it blends out really, really nicely. I really like the formula of this. It doesn't dry too fast and it feels really hydrating. Even when I put it on my skin, it felt super hydrating. So I think I did pretty well so far choosing all these products. I'm gonna go ahead and take the Morphe Bake and Set Setting Powder in Translucent, the same one that I used for my eyes. I'm just gonna go ahead and put a little bit on the cap. I'm gonna set my under eyes with this. This powder also feels really, really nice. It seems very fine. So hopefully there's no creasing throughout the day. I'm planning to film another video after this, doing a little Ulta haul of the stuff that I got from Ulta today. So hopefully, you know, it lasts me until after that video. Next up, I'm gonna use some bronzer. So I picked up two Wet n Wild Color Icon bronzers. I got one called Ticket to Brazil. I couldn't resist. Everything that says Brazil on it, I like have to get it. And this one is What Shady Beaches. So they look like this. Here's Ticket to Brazil, and this is the Shady Beaches. I wasn't sure what color to get because Ticket to Brazil seems very nice. It seems really pretty, but it did seem a little bit light, so I was worried that it was gonna be too light. I mean, now looking at my skin, I don't really know what I was thinking, but I do like to sometimes mix a darker shade and a lighter shade. I'm gonna start out with Ticket to Brazil and see how that works on my skin. I think I'm gonna need to use the Shady Beaches, but I'm just gonna apply this first. Definitely like a nice natural bronzy look without going too heavy. Looking at myself in the camera or in my phone, it actually looks pretty nice. I can definitely see like the cheekbone definition that it gives me, and it is a little bit buildable, so I feel like this is going to be really, really pretty. Like if you're just trying to do a light daytime look but you still want to use bronzer, because I mean obviously bronzing brings back a little bit of life to your skin, but I kind of like it. I think it's really pretty, definitely for like a natural look. But I think I'm gonna go in with the Shady Beaches just a little bit on top, just kind of amp it up a little bit. I think these two together look really, really pretty. Of course, the darker one kind of amps it up a little bit, but they are so pretty. I really, really like these. I'm happy that I got both of them, not just one. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to blush. I'm gonna take the Wander Beauty That Eye and Face Palette. I'm gonna take the shade Daytrip, which is this pink right here, the only blush in the palette. I'm definitely gonna use just a little bit. I don't wanna go too heavy. Definitely really pretty pink, but I'm scared that if I put too much on the brush, it would definitely be a lot because that is very, very pink. But definitely a little bit, I think looks pretty nice. For highlight, I'm going to take that same palette and take the shade After Hours. I'm going to spray my face first before I highlight. I'm going to take the Beauty Crop Coco Gold Mist Hydrating Setting Mist. So if you shake it up, there's like all these little gold reflex in there. Looks like a lot of good stuff in here. I like how it has the same packaging as MAC Fix Plus. Smells really good. It doesn't smell too much like setting spray, you know what I mean? Like that kind of smell. It smells really good and refreshing. I'm going to go ahead and take that highlight. Ooh, that is pretty. That is really, really pretty. And definitely the setting spray helps a lot. Just kind of brings the highlight to its full intensity. So that looks so good. I swear, I feel like I really lucked out with all these products that I got. They just have been working for me. And I feel like it's a good makeup day and it's a good day in general. So definitely loving this makeup that I have going on right now. So lastly, we have lips, and I picked up two products. I picked up a NYX. This is their lip pencil in the shade Peekaboo Neutral, and then I picked up a Morphe lip gloss with Madison Beer. They have a new collaboration, and this is in the shade Venus, and I kind of tried to color match them a little bit. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. Tried to color match them a little bit, but this Madison Beer lip gloss looks so pretty. And if you don't know who Madison Beer is, she is a singer. I think she was discovered by Justin Bieber, like back in the day. But I really like her and I like her music. And this Morphe collaboration that she did looks so pretty. So when I saw Venus, I was like, I just have to get it. So I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips first. Again, this is the shade Peekaboo Neutral. It's kind of like my lip color, but just a little bit darker and more pink. I'm gonna go ahead and take that lip color. Hopefully it doesn't clash too much with this makeup look, but I feel like it's kind of like a nude for me, so I kind of like it. I'm just gonna put a little bit on and then see what the color looks like. And if not, I'll just put like a clear gloss on top of this because it's kind of like a nude for my skin at least. So I'm just gonna take a little bit. Okay, so yeah, this color, they are perfect together. It smells really good. It smells like candy. This might be my new favorite lip combo because this, I like how it's my natural color, but just like a little bit more pink, but also like a darker pink. This looks so pretty. I knew when I saw this Madison Beer lip gloss that it was gonna be so pretty, but definitely a lot better than I expected. And it feels really comfortable on the lips, and I didn't even need a lot, and my entire lips are glossy, so definitely into this a lot. So the last step is to go ahead and set my face. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that Coco Gold Mist that I used earlier. So once the setting spray is on, this look is complete. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love literally every single product that I tried today. I just feel like it's so nice to branch out and use different products. I feel like I use the same products every single time and a lot in my videos, so I'm definitely trying to branch out a little bit more. If you guys have any other products that you think I should try, definitely leave me a comment down below. I am definitely willing to try every single product because I feel like there's just so many good things out there that it's like not even enough time to try them. So if you guys like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and notification bell. Also, don't forget to turn on your post notifications so you'll get notified every single time I upload and you'll never miss a video from me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.